Once the user opens the settings menu, the user is greeted with the users section. Here you can see all the remaining users, and you can also edit any user, or you can add a new user. To add a new user, you need to fill in the mandatory fields like name, username, password, password expiry, which tells you when the user account expires. Then specialty and designation can be chosen, which will show up on the appointment card. Then qualifications, category, gender, email, mobile number, the visa or license number, and the expiry. Then you can just click save to add the user. Then you have the permissions tab where you can update the permissions for the user you're creating. Also, the timings tab where you can click show in appointment chart and select the timings of the user for when they work. Also, when you don't select the day, it automatically counts as a day off. And then you can also select the time slot, which will give you the option to select the split in the hour. And then in display order, you can easily drag and change the order in which the consultants show up in the appointment section. Next, scrolling down, coming to monthly target, this is the target amount that the consultant may have for the month. And for holidays, you can select the vacation time for the user. Once you have made all these changes, just click save. Now user roles. Here you can add a new user role or modify existing user roles. Click on the plus icon to add a new role. Describe the role name. Here you can select permissions for the respective fields. For example, patient registration, where you have the options view, edit, full. Each drop down in each field shows the options and their meanings. And at last, we have attachments category where the user can select what attachments he can access. Then click save. Also lastly, similar to addition, you can just edit a role by clicking on it and similarly modifying the permissions. Next, the appointment purposes section. Here you can easily edit existing appointment purposes or add a new appointment purpose. To add a new appointment purpose, you can just click on the plus sign, select the purpose, select the duration of the purpose, and if any specialty, select it. Group session button can also be selected if the user wants multiple patients booked for the same slot. Then click save to save the appointment purpose. You can also edit any appointment purpose by clicking on it, changing it, and saving it. Also, you can sort the purposes by specialty. Lastly, you can set a reminder for the doctor for the waiting patients. Next, rooms and equipments. Here you can easily add, edit, or remove any room or equipment. Next, for clinic and holidays, here you can easily update the clinic info, and also you can update the weekly day off or add any public holiday. Next, SMS and email. Here you can modify or add automated SMS and emails. You can easily click on any of these automated SMS or email. Here you can describe the name, what text you want to be sent, where the doctor tag, the date tag, the time tag, all the tags are defined over here. That will import the value directly. Then email text, the type of trigger, and here you can select to send the SMS or email. Then click save. You can also add in the same way. Now price list. Here you can modify or add services. To add a new service, click on the plus icon. Fill in the description, rate, department, category, and the remaining details if required. If any of the following are related to the service, enable them. And last but not least, make sure to turn on the active button before saving. And to edit any service, just click on the service and modify the details as required. Next, payment modes. Here you can easily edit the payment modes just by clicking on them, or you can add a new payment mode by describing it and if charge percent required. Next, consultant shares. Here you can modify or add doctor shares. To add a new doctor share, just click on the plus icon, select the department, select the consultant, select a service, and then select the share percent to give to the doctor, and then click save. You can edit just by clicking on it the same way. Next, patient categories. Here you can easily remove or add categories of patient, which include VIP, general, etc. Next, referring sources. Here you can modify or add referring sources. To add a new source, just click on the plus icon and fill in the details. Next, capsule themes. Here you can change the theme of the capsule interface. That's it.